Good morning, everyone. Gonna start my weekend wash. I get my blazer this weekend and it actually needs to be washed. So last weekend it was the truck. This weekend it'll be the blazer. I've gotten a couple of new goodies that I'm super excited about. So part of what really stinks about being kind of a DIY beginner, sort of a detailer, is you buy these different products and you don't necessarily want to drop hundreds and hundreds and hundreds upon hundreds of dollars on the top quality professional things, especially when you're just figuring out what it is exactly you want to do. So you have to get things here and there as you figure out what you like and you figure out how you want to work your business. So the biggest thing for me has been the hoses that come stock with pressure washers and shop vacs and such are just terrible. They're so difficult to work with. I had this shop vac vacuum cleaner and there's nothing wrong with it. It works fine, but the hose that came with it is terrible. So I'm very excited to say that the rigid car detailing hose does fit the shop vac. So this is a nice, soft, flexible hose. It's thinner and it's got some really great attachments. I'm excited to use some of these attachments. We've got the wide angled one for extracting. This is the crevice tool, which is going to be mostly what I'm using. It's rubber tipped here. It's a little bit flexible. It kind of bends through here and I'm excited to be able to use that. And then it's got a stiffer bristled brush. I see a lot of car detailers use this in the carpet. Fortunately, my carpets are not very dirty because I've got the all-weather liners. And then this one would be like for the dash and such. I might try this on like the dash part around where the windshield is, but I like using my detail brush, my boar's head detail brush for the dents and everything. So today will be my first day using my shop vac with the new rigid hose. And then the other thing is the pressure washer. I got an Uberflex pressure washer hose. This is a 50-footer, so 25 more feet than the one that I had, and it is soft and rubbery. There's my sidekick. Soft and rubbery, and it really flexes well. So I'm super excited to use that today. Thank you, my precious. Those are so beautiful. Thank you.
And is that one of your favorite colors?
It is so one of my favorite colors.
I want to go find more.
Okay. And then finally, just picked this up from Lowe's last night. So hopefully all these pieces work. You'll be able to find out if the Lowe's Quick Connect kit fits just a standard Bauer Harbor Freight pressure washer. But these are all the Quick Connect pieces needed to connect the hoses to the gun, to the pressure washer, and the hose to the pressure washer itself. So I'm excited to put everything together and use it today, and here we go. All right, got all the pieces hooked up. Everything fits absolutely perfectly. It's good quality brass fittings. I've got the water turned on. Obviously it's not plugged in yet, but the water is going through it and no leaks. On the front here, so 2 thumbs up. Lowe's value package, $29.95, baby. All right, I think I've mentioned before, I prefer to clean from the inside out. There are some detailers that like to do outside in. I just want to get the inside out of the way. I prefer the outside. So by the time I'm done with the outside, I don't even want to fool with the inside. So I think this area of the dash up here, you can see there's a little bit of dust. I'm going to use with the brush attachment. But then all the other pieces here, I'm going to use my detail brush. I'm going to pull the mats out. It has been a little bit rainy yesterday. You can see down here. Jams are not too bad. Those are actually pretty darn clean. It's really just the rubber piece right here and the plastic piece there in the corner. So not too dirty. A little bit of dust just right in here. The screen always gets some fingerprints, a little bit of dust on it. The child steps on the middle console. Ugh. I'm gonna try my new crevice attachment, see how well it works in that little tight area here. Back seat. The oldest child rode with us last night, so I guess I gotta pull the back ones out, and you can see the little snack monster here. snacks. That was all from yesterday. So I'm gonna get in here, get this all cleaned and vacuumed and wiped down, and see you soon. All right, I would definitely say I highly recommend the Rigid Vacuums, the detailer set. I highly recommend it. I absolutely love it. So this side complete, this side not complete. Seat and everything. I always get really good in the kids' car seat. So you've got all the stuff there still. It worked great. Down in the hard to reach area, the stock attachment for the shop vac worked terrible. It did not get down in there at all. Worked really good in the kids' car seat. I was able to get back in these little crevices here where the straps come out. Did a good job getting everything out there. And I do like the soft attachment on the end of the hose. I thought it worked really well on all the wide spaces. So I really liked it up here. I liked it across the whole expanse here. I liked it on all the plastic door panels. I still use my detail brush to get down in like the little piece here and the little piece around, like up under the door and around here. But it worked really well. Let me see, did a good job getting down in the cracks. Getting up here, so. Okay, so another cool thing about the hose on this rigid car detailing kit here is the hose is so long. I was able to park the shop vac right here in between the front and the back doors, and I was able to get in there and do the back seat and then the front seat, and I didn't have to move the shop vac. So I could move really easily. You can see just how well that crevice tool really gets down in there. I was able to actually get down in here. That piece down there is stuck on. I can't even get my finger down there. But everything is clean and vacuumed, and now it is ready for the interior cleaner stuff. So I've already shown what I do there before. I'm going to spray this horsehair brush with my leather detailer, and I'm going to hit all the leather trimmed pieces in here, which is the seat here, the steering wheel, this stitched piece right here, and then the door handle. So I'm going to hit all those with the horsehair brush and then wipe them dry. And then I'm currently loving on my Adams Quick Detailer spray here, my interior spray. I really like it. It smells great. It smells like cranberries. I'm going to spray down any dirty areas. So the kids got that cup holder back there kind of dirty, so I'm going to spray it real good and just spray it on my microfiber towel. I'm going to wipe down my touch screen. I'm going to wipe down the top up here and the horn button. So just every piece that's not leather trim, I'm going to wipe that down, including the dirty pieces right here. And then the inside will be done. Okay, about to move on to the little pieces clean real quick before I get into actually washing the blazer. I have these little removable trim pieces in the areas that tend to collect the most dirt, like the cup holder. So I sprayed these down with some all-purpose cleaner. I like Simple Green. I dilute it 10-to-1. It smells good and it's a nice, mild all-purpose cleaner. If you have kids and you have a car seat, or if you're gonna have kids and you don't have a car seat yet, get one with removable cup holders, because these things get so nasty and so disgusting. If you have a car seat without the cup holders, I mean, pretty much your only recourse is gonna be a steamer to get these things clean. But I pull them out, spray them down. Now I'm gonna actually use my wheel bucket. Got some good cleaning soap in there. I haven't touched the wheels quite yet. Just going to dip this in here. I don't even need to agitate because I can feel with my finger that everything got clean. And I have a rinse bucket. Just gonna rinse it right off. Boom, clean cup holders. I'm gonna do that with my trim pieces too. Spraying down the carpeted wheel wells with some Jack's Wax Citrus All-Purpose Cleaner. I probably do this about once a month on the wheel well liners. I don't concern myself too much with them because they are carpeted, unless I'm going to be in a show or something, which we've only done like 2 car shows with this thing. But I do like to try to get them clean. I just have a Home Depot sprayer, 12 bucks. Actually, I think it was $9.99. Works great. Sprayed the tires down with my bleach white. Get everything scrubbed and cleaned. And it's actually easier to get that little thing off the snaps than it appeared. It was just hard to use that tool with one hand, so I had to put the camera down and I was able to get it off no problem. And then it just has 2 little snaps right under there that comes right off. I love this thing. It's a Nova Stretch, and it's got some water droplets from where it rained yesterday, but no bugs. That is why I use it. Perfect. I'm just using up the last of my Diablo wheel cleaner. Once that's gone, I'll stick strictly with just my soapy water. So for my wheel bucket, I have just whatever cheap car wash soap I feel like using. I've got a gallon of O'Reilly's that I'm finishing up that I actually got at a car show. And then once that's done, I'll probably get me actually some Target brand cleaner. I really like the Target brand car wash. It smells good. And I use that just strictly for the wheels. I typically don't even need the wheel cleaner because I wash this thing once a week so it doesn't get that filthy. This large wheel woolly, oh my gosh, I love this thing. So it's great for the barrels. Got this medium size wheel woolly that is just perfect for this part. It's right up in those cracks. It's perfect in the small one. So it gets all those pesky edges and stuff clean. I've got the horse head detail brush, lugs, also use it for the valve stem here, and then finally soft brush for the faces. I actually switched to the zero angle tip to do some of the wheel well pressure washing here. It's not powerful enough to damage anything, but it helps to do some initial dirt loosening before I go in with my angled tip. Dirty. I also use the angled tip for some of this trim plastic here because this stuff gets stuck on there and it's hard even to scrub it off. Nice and clean. Your ceramic coating is good when you're literally washing off your car and it's practically drying itself. Rag Company Liquidator. Highly recommend. Alright, so I've gone through with the big towel. I've dried off the whole car. Now I'm going to hit all the door handles, the wheels, emblems, grill with the leaf blower. And then I'm going to finish up. I have a small 16 by 16 liquidator that I will finish up everything else with. Almost down to the last finishing steps here. I'm going to dress the wheels. I'm going to dress the wheels and tires. You can see the wheel cleaner, the technique of just using the soap. They're nice and clean. These are just painted wheels anyway. They're not any sort of powder coat or anything. They're just painted. And the wheels, the tires look good and clean from the bleach white. I'm going to spray the tires down with my Jack's Wax Shine. Absolutely love this stuff. And then I'm going to spray the wheel down with the graphene spray. I have this little thing to work my rag around the lug nuts. This is actually a spark plug remover thing, like a spark plug socket, and it fits perfectly over the lug nuts with the rag to get the area in there clean. And then I'll just lightly go around with this just to kind of wipe off the excess. So I'm gonna spray it here. You can see just how nice and shiny that shine is, and it stays. It doesn't go anywhere. Once it dries, it's on there. So I love the shiny look. Some people like the matte finish. I'm not a matte finish. I like bling bling. I like shine. So I'm gonna go glitter, shiny, all the way. That's just how I was brought up. That's how I like it. That's how nice and clean they look. And then I'll spray down the wheels here. And that'll also get any overspray from the tire shine. And we're almost ready to call it a day. All right, final step. I'm gonna go around with the 12 Guys Silk Shine Protectant. I'm gonna wipe down all the plastic trim. So I have decided that I really do like it on the trim. And you can see the difference. Applied it there, not there. So gives it a good little shine. It stays for the entire life of the wash. And we'll go around and coat the whole thing. All right, the beast is done. And I don't know if your daddy ever taught you when you wash your car, when you're done, to roll it forward so you can get the dirty part of your tire, but that's why you see the bud on the bottom of the tire, because I rolled it forward to make sure I got the whole tire all clean and shiny. Got all the vinyl, plastic dressed, got all dry. I did go through and clean the windows. Inside all clean. And these are really clean. They look kind of scuffed on camera, but they don't look that bad in person. Everything all wiped down, vacuumed up, shined up. I think the best thing is how the paint feels. The paint feels so good. Just smooth, almost velvety. That ceramic detailer looks great on the wheels. And the tire shine is dry. So happy with that hose. So I was able to just park the pressure washer right there, and the hose reached all the way around behind the blazer, the front, wherever I needed it, no problem. So, very happy. 2 thumbs up. Have a good weekend.